Hello there, and welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Professor Jacob, and joining me today, as he does all days, is my wonderful teaching assistant, Mr. Curtis. Say hello to everybody, Mr. Curtis.
Hello, everybody, Mr. Curtis.
Why, thanks.
Sit your ass down right now, Corbin.
Sorry.
Thank you, Professor Corbin. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to put you in detention after class.
You don't have the authority to do that. You're literally the assistant.
Actually,
you're not the professor.
I did explicitly give him detention privileges, so he can put whoever he wants.
That's the only privilege you
will
have,
help me
buddy.
dust the erasers and
we don't use a chalkboard.
Sweep the
Sometimes use a chalkboard.
Pokey droppings out of the hallway.
Pokey droppings?
And
who's pooping in the hall?
I mean, you know, those
Machops.
Those Machops and Machokes that as they're working around the school, you just can't trust them to use the bathroom like a decent Pokemon.
That's rude. You just called them not decent. That's offensive.
I guess that's true, though. Right? I mean, listen, we all can get fooled by a Machoke or Machop, right? Or a Machamp. They look very human-like. But they are
floors.
Pokemon. They will shit on your floor.
They are Pokemon, and they will just squat in the corner and shit on the floor.
They'll look directly into your eyes as they're doing it too.
And let me tell you what, you've never been uncomfortable until you made direct eye contact with a Machoke who's squatting in the corner and taking shit.
Oh my god, you guys know that a Machoke's diet is like basically all protein, right? That shit jazz.
Okay, so Machoke, you have polar opposites here. You have Pokemon like Machoke that just shit in the floor, and then you have very, very intelligent Pokemon like Alakazam where they shit and it goes into somebody else's toilet. Like, they're that smart.
Yeah, they use their, because everybody knows Abra, Kadabra, and Alakazam. They all have the teleport ability, so why not use that ability to teleport their shit somewhere else?
It's the greatest prank of all time. They just teleport their shit to somebody else's house, and then somebody in that house thinks that somebody didn't flush the toilet. Then Alakazam is just cackling it up.
Who hasn't come home to find Alakazam shit in their toilet once in a while?
No, I haven't. Not yet.
Not yet. How do you know?
My mom just has a habit of not flushing the toilet. That's her problem.
Okay, and our other member here in the classroom is Corbin. I'm not going to let him introduce himself because he is, of course, in detention. So let's go ahead and talk about the Pokemon that we're learning about today. Can you guys remember who that is? Corbin, I will remind you, you are in detention, so no talking, please.
Oh, shit. Well, fuck, man. Fuck.
That would be Nidoran.
I don't know. That was a weird accent that you put on there, but I'm gonna assume that you meant to say Nidorina, which of course is the evolved form of the female Nidoran, which we learned about last week.
Yeah, of course, that's what I meant.
He looks so sad over there, sitting in the corner with the dunce cap that he has on.
Yeah. Okay, Corbin, you've done your time. I'll finish sweeping up the droppings after class. You don't have to stay.
All right, good. I'm tired of being in the corner.
Have either of you two seen a Nidorina before?
I've not seen it. One of my cousins told me it was pronounced Nidorina. Because when I was little, my cousins would say they have a little song. Nidorino's name was Gino, and Nidorina has a vagina. It was like a little nursery rhyme kind of thing. So I always thought it was pronounced Nidorina.
Well, they were wrong. They were Nidoranga. Is not how you pronounce Nidorina's name.
That was just bad, Professor.
I know, it's fine. But listen, our editor will cut that out. Nobody will ever hear that I said that. But anyways, would you guys like to see a Nidorina?
Boy, would I ever? Yeah.
Yeah, you would. Yeah. What about you, Mr. Curtis? What do you think?
Oh, I'm excited. I'm ready when you are, Professor. Let him out.
You know what? You sound excited. You definitely sound like a being that has heard about human emotions before and is trying to emulate them.
I am very excited, Professor.
And scene. Good job, Mr. Curtis. You're acting human, kind of.
Good job. All right. So luckily, so you may remember last week we had, I believe her name was Madame Moran.
Madam Rena? Madam Ran. It was Madam Ran.
Madam Ran.
Madam
So,
Ran.
guys, luckily for us, Madam Ran has evolved into a Nidorina, so let's take a look at her.
Ooh.
Well, hello there, Madam Rena. That's what we're calling her.
Hey, Madam
Okay,
Ram.
sure. I guess we'll change her name.
No, it's Madam Rena.
No, she's Madam Ram. That's her name. She doesn't change. That name doesn't change just because she evolves.
Well, I mean, didn't Mutterfree's name change to Mutterfree the Butterfree? It was Matterpea.
No, his name is Matterpea, the Danger Mutterfree Butterfree.
Okay, well then this is going to be Madam Ran the Madam Rena Nidorina, right?
Oh,
Something like
God, I'm getting a headache just
Something like
listening to you.
Madam
Okay.
Ram Rena.
Madam Ran, good to see you again, sweetheart.
Okay, listen. Now, I said before, you should be very careful about touching a Nidoran female. They have very, very dangerous poison. But, you know, when it comes to a Nidorina, I mean, as long as you aren't, like, really, like, jumping at it and trying to attack it, like, get on up there. They're really nice. Very, very docile.
I'm up there. I'm being careful. Hi.
Yeah.
Mr. Curtis, watch out for the prick, though. Watch out for the prick.
Well,
Just
you
gonna-
may
just
you
gonna-
may actually notice a distinct lack of a horn, though.
Oh, wait. Oh, you're
I'm
right.
just gonna give her a little pat right on the head here to say, "Hey, good for you. You're a good one. I like you."
That's really nice.
I mean,
Mr.
that's
Curtis.
coming from Mr. Kurt. That's high praise. That's about as
Madam Ran Rena, you're doing great today.
Oh, I didn't
love
mean the
what
prick
you're
on its
doing.
head, by the way. Oh, wait, no, this one doesn't have it. It's a Nidorina. I'm sorry, it doesn't have a... Never
yeah,
mind.
that was a bad joke. Yeah, hey everybody, you made a bad joke. That one was dumb.
I think at least two other students may have chuckled slightly at that.
They probably did that
I did
thing
not.
where like they breathe slightly
Expel
harder
air out of their nose.
They're like, yeah, they probably did that once or twice. Okay, so Nidorina, unlike a female Nidoran, does not have a horn on its forehead. You guys notice anything else different about Nidorina?
The colors changed. Her colors changed. She's a little bit more teal now than
Slightly.
she was purple.
Slightly, yeah. I guess so.
Three claws on its forearms or forelegs and back legs, as opposed to Nidoran females 2 claws.
She seems to be more comfortable standing on 2 feet. I would
Yes,
say.
that is the point that I was trying to get at. Thank you, Mr. Curtis. I will say Nidorina is definitely a more bipedal, where a Nidoran female is a little bit more quadrupedal.
Also, I'm noticing that the teeth are completely different. So Nidoran female kind of had almost like buck teeth. It kind of like almost like in its mouth looked similar to Rattata, whereas this one's
How
got like
dare
more
you
like
describe
fangs.
Madam Ram's teeth as buck?
Okay. You want to get buck with me, Curtis? You want to get buck with me? Huh?
No.
All right,
no,
then.
look at Madam Ram Rena here, and you tell her that her teeth were not buck.
They
you
were
will
kind
hurt
of
her feelings.
Rattata-like. Rattata-like had
They
these
were.
like goofy little
Oh,
bucked
don't
teeth.
come here, Madam Ram Rena. Come here. Come over here.
No,
It's okay.
No, she doesn't want you. She
Your-
wants
your
me.
teeth
Madam,
are-
Madam Rand, come here. Yes,
No,
that's a good
no,
girl.
stay
no,
here with me.
don't run back to him. No, come back. No,
Oh,
come back
geez.
here.
Okay, you're starting to overwhelm her.
Okay, no, come back here. I will love you a lot more.
Ram Rena, I love
Okay.
you the
Oh,
most.
jeez. Okay,
Come
I'm gonna
here,
cover
I
my
will-
ears because about what's about to happen.
Okay, all right. We should leave her alone. 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 All right, she's
Okay.
getting agitated.
All right,
Mr.
you
Curtis?
guys will understand in a little bit why I covered my ears. So I'm gonna go ahead and put her back into the Pokeball. Maybe who knows? Maybe we'll see her again next week when she has evolved into a Nidoqueen. I don't know. maybe.
Just remember who loved you for the way you were, Madam.
I
Ram
loved
Rena.
you. I named you, madam. I loved you from the
All
beginning.
right,
I
put it.
think
She's
we
back
all
in the
knew.
Pokeball. You guys
Bye,
are talking
madam.
to nothing right now.
Madam.
All right, let's move
remember
on
who your
to
favorite is?
the real meat of the lesson. The reason that we're here. Let's talk about the Pokedex entries for Nidorina. All right, starting off in the Kanto region, it says the female's horn develops slowly.
Oh.
That is just an unbelievably weird way to say that because first of all, there are no male Nidorinas. There's no male.
Well,
Nidorinas, all right?
maybe.
No, there's not. They're 100%. They will always be female. Okay?
I mean, I'm sure there's a fluke there.
no, because a female Nidoran will evolve into a Nidorina. A male Nidoran will evolve into a Nidorino.
I guess.
There's no
female-only species.
Exactly. So the Pokedex saying the female's horn develops slowly is a very weird thing to say when it should really just say Nidorina's horn develops slowly.
Well, where does it develop? Back into its fucking head? Because it doesn't have a horn.
It really doesn't have a horn. I think, you know what? If you take a closer look, its head is kind of angular, and maybe that's the horn that it's talking about?
I don't know.
Okay, this entry goes on to say, it prefers physical attacks, such as clawing and biting. You know,
Ooh,
instead of, like, I guess, I don't know, flamethrower or psychic. The next one says, when resting deep in its burrow, its thorns always retract.
Thorns?
Yes.
Oh.
Did we have that problem last week, too, with Nidoran female? That, like, it called the barbs thorns and spikes. Thorns are like when you walk in the woods and you step on a briar bush or something like that. That's thorns. Thorns are not what's on a Pokemon, you know?
No, it's a synonym. I think it counts. But you're really overlooking the really interesting part here, that it can retract its thorns.
That's weird.
Yeah, so when it goes into its burrow, it just swoops them right in.
Damn.
Just
like that. How does it sound like that? That would be weird.
Yeah. But, so, this is proof that it is relaxed. That's the rest of the Pokedex entry there. I don't know if you guys heard that part or not. Alright, the last one from the Kanto region says, the female is usually docile. However, if it becomes enraged, it will attack wildly with bites and scratches.
Oh.
Bless you, Mr. Curtis.
Apologize there, Professor. I didn't mean to interrupt class.
Oh, no, that's okay. That's a human thing, and all humans sneeze. So.
But if it happens again, you get to go to detention, all right? Don't interrupt the professor.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry.
All right, that does it for the Kanto region. Let's go ahead and move on to the Johto region.
Okay.
When feeding its young, it first chews and tenderizes the food, then spits it out for the offspring.
I'm sorry, tenderizes it with what?
Its teeth.
Oh, I don't know why I thought tenderizing meant, like, burning.
Like, punching it.
Oh,
it punches it.
All right.
It just punches it into the ground.
But yeah, so it very much like, I was gonna say a bird, but I don't think any of the other bird Pokemon actually do that. So never mind. But
so it chews and tenderizes the food, then spits it back out.
For the offspring, which I guess are very, very young Nidoran males and females, because we know that, from last week, we know that Nidoran female, at the very least, can forage for its own berries.
Right, correct.
It actually has a very developed sense of smell, so that it can find those berries.
Did it say tenderize meat or tenderize food?
It just says tenderizes food, it doesn't say tenderize meat.
Okay, all right.
Okay, the next one says it has a calm and caring nature. Because its horn grows slowly, it prefers not to fight.
Aw.
It has a docile nature. If it is threatened with attack, it raises the barbs that are all over its body.
Thorns, barbs, what the fuck ever.
They're synonyms. It's fine.
Just things that it can retract. That's the key thing.
Yeah.
And then raise.
Attract. Yeah. I think that's interesting. Certainly, if you look at a Nidorina, right, you wouldn't think that its barbs or thorns or
pricks
or spikes would be able to retract, right?
You would look at it, you'd say, "Hey, that's permanent."
Yeah.
Hey, that's not going anywhere.
Hey, that one right there, not going anywhere.
Nah, solid as a rock, baby. That one ain't moving. But no, you would be wrong, you idiot. That does it for the Johto region. Let's move on to the Hoenn region. When Nidorina are with their friends or family, wow. Nidorinas are more social than Mr. Curtis is.
Yeah.
Wow. Aww.
Zing.
Get owned.
We talked about this last time. My parents love me very much.
I'm sure they did.
Sure.
Okay. When Nidorina are with their friends or family, they keep their barbs tucked away to prevent hurting each other. This Pokemon appears to become nervous if separated from the others.
So it just tucks its prick in. So it doesn't hurt its friends.
See, when somebody says, like, tuck away, for some reason I think of, like, you put it under your arm, right?
Right.
Like, I'm just gonna go ahead and tuck this away. Like, they unscrew their barbs and, like, put them in a cabinet or something.
No, Nidorina just sucks its pricks back into its body.
Stop it with that. It wasn't funny before. It's not funny now, Corbin.
I'm being serious. I'm being on. That's what it is. A barb, a thorn, a stabby stab, a prick. It's all the same.
I'd prefer stabby stab to prick, if you would.
Okay, fine. Stabby stab.
So they said they pulled them away to prevent hurting who?
Their friends and family.
Friends or family.
Friends, family, classmates, employers.
So then they can poison each other. Other Nidorinas.
Yeah. So okay, you may remember, very attentive and astute students may remember that last week, Corbin, in his hypothesis, said that maybe Nidoran females use their poison to heal other Nidoran females.
Possibly.
And I said I'm not sure that's the case, and this is exactly why, because of this Pokedex entry, where it says that when Nidorina are with friends or family, they keep their barbs tucked away. So that would, but then again, the barbs are pointy, spiky things, right? So
it could still hurt them. That doesn't
have to be
mean
a
that the
poison
poison will affect the other fellow Nidorinas. It just means that, like, maybe the stabby stabs will stab another Nidorina. It'll just hurt. Maybe that's why they do it.
But don't feel bad if you don't remember that hypothesis from last week. I know mine totally outshone Corbin's.
Oh, it was fucking terrible.
So,
anybody that listened to last week's lesson knows that my hypothesis was much superior.
I mean,
I don't know about that.
It's like really comparing, like the apples to dirt, if you ask me.
Thank you.
That's
Professor.
right. My apple is so far beyond Corbin's dirt of a hypothesis.
Curtis, I look, my hypothesis was the apple. Your hypothesis was the shit in the hallway brought about by a Machoke, okay?
Listen, students, you're both arguing about something that I'm sure many of the other students have completely forgotten about. So it's really a null point right now. So I'm going to go ahead and keep on reading Pokedex entries here, my job. So if you could sit back down, both of you. This next one here, still in the Hone region, it says, the female has a gentle temperament. It emits ultrasonic cries that have the power to befuddle foes.
Wow, that's really contrasting.
Oh.
Yeah. You wouldn't... Yeah, that's really seems to be kind of out of left field. It's weird that it took us to the Hone region.
Is really cool, but it fucking screams!
Goodness.
This thing screams louder, and like it's ultrasonic cries that befuddle the foe. Like that's why I covered my ears earlier when you guys were really messing with.
Glad we didn't get it to that point. I didn't want to break the windows in the classroom.
I wondered what was going to happen.
All right, the next one here, last one in the Hone region says the female's horns develop slowly. It prefers physical attacks such as clawing and biting.
Okay.
All right, let's move on to the Sinnoh region. When it senses danger, it raises all the barbs on its body. These barbs grow slower than Nidorinos.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Nidorino, which is the male, which is evolved form of the male version of Nidoran.
Of course.
We're not going to talk about for a little while. But, hey, it's coming, I promise. Don't worry about it.
Couple weeks,
maybe a month. Who knows? Okay, so that does it for the Sinnoh region. Again, nothing from the Unova region. Nothing different from the Kalos or Alola region. God, it's always so disappointing to me when Alola does not bring us one of their, just really top-tier Pokedex entries.
I know. Maybe we need to contact our good boy, buddy, best friend, Professor Palm, and see what's going on over there. Let's get some better entries.
Look at this guy name-dropping over here.
Professor Palm is a specialist in speciation between the different regions.
That's true.
Species variation, yes. Which you may remember from our Sandslash lesson. But hey, we're not talking about Sandslash. We're talking about Nidorina.
Mr. Jacob, I have told you many times that you are not a performer.
That's Professor
Excuse
Jacob.
Me, Professor
you?
Jacob, you are not a comedian.
Damn,
so please stick to teaching.
I think somebody needs detention.
No, not again, please. I don't want to be back.
Of course, I don't have the power to put anybody in detention, but if somebody here who does have the power
You're the
to
teacher.
put people in detention...
You have the power to tell him to not have the power, so don't play that.
Corbin,
Yes.
watch your language, or I'm gonna have to put you back in detention.
Whatever, dude.
Oh, wow, he doesn't even care. Oh, he's so cool.
Let's do the hair flip. Could you tell?
It's okay.
He
you know what? I'm
switched
gonna
his
take
hat
a deep
around
breath.
backwards, too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a deep breath.
Hey, we'll do our kumbayas later, but if you put me in detention, you have to fucking do it yourself this week, okay? All right. That's what I thought.
Okay, let's move on to the Galar region because we do have a Pokedex entry here from them. It says, the horn on its head has atrophied.
I'm sorry?
Atrophied.
There's no horn.
Yes, because it has atrophied.
That's right. That's
in
what
that
it
it
says.
is not
The horn
there
on that
anymore.
atrophy.
Who is Atra? Why are we feeding it?
No, atrophied, which is the past tense of atrophy, means to kind of just like go away.
Waste away.
I guess. Waste away. That's a really to waste away pretty much.
To
And
become
that's kind
flat.
of what it has done. Like from evolving from Nidoran female to Nidorina, we've seen the horn.
Okay.
Okay. It is thought that this happens so Nidorina's children won't get poked while their mother is feeding them.
Okay.
Oh, that's
okay.
that's sweet.
Yeah,
Feeding
that's
them in
sweet.
what way? Like nursing or like just spitting in its mouth? The baby's
Well,
mouth?
when they chew up the food to tenderize.
that's why I thought, but my first reaction was like, how does a horn on its head get in the way of a Nidorina's nipples? I was kind of confused for a second.
Nidorinas don't have nipples.
What? Well, there goes my fucking fan fiction.
Oh god, I will never read that. Alright, the last one here from the Galar region says, if the group is threatened, these Pokemon will band together to assault enemies with a chorus of ultrasonic waves.
Oh, that's cool. They sing metal.
Yeah, dude, they get into they're harmonizing and shit. It's like,
Yeah.
it's dope. You wouldn't believe it. A lot of people, it's interesting. A lot of people will, they listen to Nidorina cries to help them fall asleep sometimes.
That's kind of weird.
Mm-hmm.
It's
okay.
interesting, but it's like, hey, to each their own, right?
Yeah.
I have my Clefairy ASMR track. That's what really calms me down.
Oh yeah.
That's
good.
Is it just like Clefairy? Clef. Fairy.
Clef.
It's actually just a guy saying Clefairy over and over into a microphone. Clefairy.
No, that's Carry the Clefairy. They just had Clef. They just
Are there
have a
any
really deep
actual
voice.
words coming out of your mouth right now?
God.
Just have a really deep voice. That's
Curtis, you're the only person I've ever met in my life that speaks in word searches.
Yeah, it's really on us to kind of construct Mr. Curtis's sentences.
Every sentence is a puzzle.
Okay, so that does it for the regional Pokedex entries. Let me go ahead and read a unique Pokedex entry. It comes to us from Ash's Pokedex. It says, Nidorina, the Poison Pin Pokemon, the evolved form of female Nidoran. It emits supersonic waves from its mouth to confuse its enemies.
Cool.
Yes. Okay, so that does it for the Pokedex entries. Let's go ahead and read a quick, unsourced, uncredited article. This one I found in a fortune cookie, which is weird.
What?
Yeah,
That doesn't
I
make
know.
sense.
Yeah, okay.
I found it like literally right before this class. So
Cool. What did you order?
a fortune cookie, actually.
You just ordered the fortune cookie. Okay.
I wasn't that hungry. Okay. It says here, Nidorina is a quadrupedal light blue Pokemon with dark blue patches. I would immediately, refute this, because saying that, it really uses its back legs to walk around and kind of has arms. It's I would say it's really more bipedal, but, tomato, this is just a fortune cookie, reading.
What do they
know? What do they know? It has red eyes, large, spiny ears, and has 2 pointed teeth protruding from its upper jaw. It possesses large poison spikes, which it retracts whenever it is with a group, feeding its children, or while resting in its burrow. Its paws have 3 claws each, and it is able to stand on its hind legs. The hind legs are longer and thicker than its forelegs, and has a stubby tail. Nidorina is a female-only species, like I said before. That part's true. Only female.
Right. For now.
All right.
For now.
Never know.
I do know. Because if it's a male, then it's called a Nidorino.
Depends.
Nidorina is a gentle Pokemon, and is known to be a caring mother that chews food for its young. Oh, man. I'm glad it knows its place.
Very, very well spoken, Professor.
Kind of sexist, Professor.
I'm sure I won't regret that ever. It seems.
Hey, aren't you single, Professor?
Yeah, I don't know why. I can't put two together. This is so weird.
I think it's because he just his greatness intimidates all the women he's around too much.
That
Sure,
makes sense.
It seems to display close family bonds with others of its kind, and becomes nervous when separated. Nidorino prefers not to fight, since its horn grows slowly, but if forced or enraged, it prefers physical attacks, such as clawing and biting. It keeps saying that. Physical attacks. Like, it said that in the Pokedex entries, too. Like, yes, we know it's not gonna fucking shoot out a Ray Beam. It's not gonna shoot out a Hydro Pump. Of course we know that.
Well, hold on. Hold slow your Mudsdale there, buddy. Isn't
Whoa, boy. Whoa.
nearly every Pokemon capable of using Hyper Beam?
I mean, I guess so. Not
Maybe.
naturally, but yes.
I would love to see a cutie fly do Hyper Beam.
I think they have to be specially trained for that.
You have to use a technical machine there.
Okay.
Corbin. You can't. It doesn't just learn it on its own in
So
nature.
like a calculator or something. You have to use that.
Can you imagine if every Pokemon naturally learned how to use Hyper Beam? You'd walk outside and like 10 Hyper Beams would hit you from all different directions.
Looks like the Pidgeys are migrating. Marine! Just like fucking flying around. That was my Hyper Beam impersonation, by the way.
Oh yeah.
I get that.
It sounds like a Mareep, honestly.
Clean.
What? Clean?
Clean.
She just goes, clean.
What? What? Hey boy, what's clean, boy? Come on.
He's malfunctioning. Please, Professor, continue. He looks a little sick, Professor. I think he's got the flu.
What's clean, Mr. Curtis? Please, I'm dying to know.
Not him, because he smells every class, and he's dripping web half the time.
Oh, Gus. No, I was trying to ask Corbin if I could get a clean take of his Hyper Beam impression.
Sure. You were literally just staring at the ceiling, drooling, going clean.
It's your brain thought that, and what actually came out was clean. All right, Corbin, give us a clean cut of your Hyper Beam noise.
There it is.
Damn, that was good.
Pretty good, huh? Pretty good.
Fucking good. But no, to answer your question, no, Pokemon cannot. Not every Pokemon can naturally learn Hyper Beam. Okay, that's everything. That's our combined knowledge on Nidorina. So I think it's time now to test you on what you learned with a pop quiz. That's right, a pop quiz.
No way.
Yes.
I can't believe it.
Okay, so
Let's pop it up. Let's pop it up. Let's
Yeah,
pop
pop
those
up.
stabby stabs up. Let's
it up.
get it on. Let's get a prick. Let's. Never mind.
Let's pop up your Rotom laptops and open those up. Put away your Pokedexes. Get out some pens and pencils. Maybe a highlighter. I don't know. Compass. You know, if you gotta like make some circles.
Got a binder clip.
Protractor. One binder clip. You only need one.
Just one. Yeah.
Just one. Put the other one's away.
Just one.
So throw it at Curtis if he tries falling asleep again. And Curtis, I know you're
Corbin,
feeling sick.
no.
But we'll get through this, okay?
Throwing things in the class, Corbin, or I will put you in detention.
You
He
can't
does have that
You
power.
can hardly stay awake right now. Have you had too many puffins for lunch? What's going on?
No, I'm awake.
Puffins, excuse me. Is it puffins or
He's
puffins?
clearly awake. Did you not hear how clearly he said the word clean earlier?
I don't know.
Very much awake.
I think he's allergic to puffins, but he keeps eating them, and I don't know why.
He keeps eating them. I mean, yeah. Like, I don't blame him. They're so good. Okay, question number 1. Where do Nidorina tend to live?
You know, Mr. Curtis is already kind of sleepy, and he looks like he's getting sick from eating all those puffins.
Oh,
before
shut up,
class.
Corbin. I have an answer. from Mr.
I'm
Curtis.
interested to see what his
right.
answers are going to say.
Yeah. Okay. So the question, of course, was where do Nidorina tend to live? Corbin responded, they live in burrows in the ground. And Mr. Curtis responded with, Nidorina like to live in warm burrows where they can go to rest and retract their spins.
Spins?
There's an E on the word spine.
They just go underground and just dance, break dance. Woo!
Yeah, you guys are both correct. I was kind of, honestly, I was hoping I was going to catch you guys with that one. But yes.
Nope.
They do live in burrows underground.
Yes.
Question number 2. This is real easy. True or false? Just one word answer. Nidorina's main form of defense is not her poison.
Curtis, this is a one-word answer. Please.
He's a slow typer, all right? He's a hunt and pecker.
He's a hunting what?
He's a hunt and pecker. Have you not heard that? A hunt and pecker is describes somebody who uses 2 fingers and they'll hunt for the word that they want or the letter that they want, and then they'll peck at it.
Like an old man. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I do have a pretty big keyboard because I have most of my words already one word per key.
Curtis has the same energy of that old man that lives in Verdi and that teaches kids how to catch Pokemon.
He also has the same energy as that one old man that, spends most of his time outside of the grass gym in fucking where's that gym? I never did the gym leader challenge.
Oh, you know about Erica's gym in Celadon? Yeah. I heard about that guy. He was arrested a few times.
A few times. They can't keep him though.
They can't keep him locked up.
He's breaking up,
peeking on those girls in the gym.
All right, so we have both answers. The question was, again, true or false. Nidorina's main form of defense is not her poison. Corbin responded true, and Mr. Curtis responded with, the answer to the question is true.
Oh my God, Curtis.
Yes, I'm here. That's Mr. Curtis to you. Thank you.
Please use the correct...
I apologize.
That is strike number 2, Corbin. Strike number 2.
Okay. Strike 1.
You calling the professor Mr. Jacob?
I did not
Professor
do that
Jacob?
this lesson.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
I think you did.
All right. Enough arguing, students. Jeez, it's getting so heated in here. The energy is just, I can't handle it.
I'm about to start sonic screaming. Mr. Curtis, please stop clicking your teeth or whatever body part that was.
Sound like dentures. Okay, the answer to the question was true. You guys are both correct. Let's move on to question number 3. What is the generally accepted reason for why Nidorina's head horn has atrophied? I have both of the answers, I think. Yes, I do have Mr. Curtis's answer. The question is, what is the generally accepted reason for why Nidorina's head horn has atrophied? Corbin said, it goes away so it's easier to feed its children. He said more things, but I'm not going to read them.
Why?
Mr. Curtis said...
I was just making it clear that feeding its children without nipples. It doesn't have nipples, as I recently learned.
Okay. Mr. Curtis responded with, so that mommy Nidorinas don't poke their sweet children's. Yes, you're both correct. It's so its children won't get poked. That is the correct answer. Question number 4, the final question. What unique aspect of Nidorina's thorns allows it to not injure its friends and family?
I wonder if, Nidorina actually just has retractable nipples, too.
I mean, you very much did just give away the answer.
Well, we all got it. Come on.
So I'm gonna have to dock you points.
Oh, come on!
Just for
that is strike 3, Corbin. You are in detention.
It was just a thought. I was just thinking out. Oh, fuck!
Grab your broom and dustpan, young man.
Oh, damn it!
Imagine Corbin sitting in a math test, and one of the questions is, "What's 2 + 2?" And he's like, "Man, I really love that 2 + 2 = 4. Isn't that cool, guys?"
Curtis, I'll do and say anything to get out of detention. Clean?
No.
Clean? No?
Clean?
Yes, you can clean the pokey droppings that the Machokes leave in the hallway after class.
Corbin, it's okay. Listen, I can speak Mr. Curtis's language. Hold on, give me a second. Clean? Clean! Alright, you're good.
Okay, good. So I don't have to clean up the pokey poop.
Oh no, you do need to do that.
Fuck.
You do have to do that.
Shit.
Yeah.
Well, am I still in detention?
No, we're taking a quiz. You listen. You can talk. You still have to clean up the Machop poop after
Right.
after the lesson's over.
Fine.
Okay, so both of the answers are in. The question was, of course, what unique aspect of Nidorina's thorns allows it to not injure its friends or family? Corbin screamed out, "Its horns can retract!"
Sorry.
And Mr. Curtis said, Nidorinas can retract their spines, he spelled it right this time, so that they can't hurt those around them they love and care for. And now he spelled for, F-O-R-E.
I decided that I was never going to forget an E again, so
you're just adding them onto all the words that you can. Okay. Yeah, you both got it right, although, again, I'm not going to give this one to Corbin because he did spell out the answer.
But I still got it right. I didn't do anything wrong.
I know, unfortunately, you were. That is technically a form of cheating. So
I didn't cheat. If anything, I cheated. I helped somebody cheat.
You were the cheatee, not the cheater.
I was not the cheatee. If anything, I was the cheato.
Yeah, you were dangerously cheesy. Okay, that does it for today's lesson. Thank you both so much for being here, Mr. Curtis and Beat Bop, I think was your name.
You're welcome.
I'm done.
And of course, you wonderful students who have been, following along at home. Of course, I love that I've been able to spread the wonderful world of Pokemon to all of you. Do you guys know what the next Pokemon we will be talking about next week is? I'll give you a hint.
Nidoran man.
No, we're not learning about the male version of Nidoran yet. We still have one more evolution of Nidoran female to go through.
Nida princess?
Nida Prime. Nida Prime.
No. Actually, we will be learning about Nido Queen.
Ooh.
You were close, Corbin. And in fact, you answered in such a way that made me think that you did know the answer. You were just kind of being an asshole a little bit about it.
No, I just
Corbin would never do that, especially when he knows he's on such thin ice for detention.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
But yes, next week we will be learning about Nido Queen. If you have any questions for me, you can contact me by sending me a Gmail, which of course is Gengar Mail, at wwopokemon@gmail.com. If you don't have a Gmail, that's fine. You can also find me on the Bird Pokemon themed social network Twitter, at wwopokemon there as well. But that does it for today's lesson. So until next time, class is dismissed.
Do I still have to clean
Corbin.
up the poop? Do I still have to clean?
Here's a brush. Go
grab-
ahead.
grab
Start
A brush.
sweeping.
A brush is not going to clean it up. That's just going to spread the shit everywhere.
Listen, as I said earlier, they eat a lot of protein. It's very solid.
Oh my god.
It's solid lumps.
Look, just give me a Wooloo and let me just roll around. Let me just roll around.
Welcome to the World of Pokemon as part of the Pokecasters Network.